Hello, this video talks about the work plan for the week of January 30th, 2017. So to start with, I'd like to look at these two quests, and they are titled Crucial Conversations. Where can we find these? So I've decided I'll put in red things that are in a separate group. So if we go to 3D Game Lab, we see that most of our quests are in D16. But if we click on the arrow there, pull down, we see Rule of the Nile, Into the Labyrinth, Legion of Honor, and then Colonial America, which is new for this week, the Social Studies, and Crucial Conversations. When we click on Crucial Conversations, we see that there's two quests in there. And so this will be a group that we'll add to as time goes on. The points that you get in there will be added to your Classcraft just as your D16 are. Okay, the Social Studies will be in Colonial America, also a different one. Okay, so there we are, and there's some of the quests. I haven't finished all of them, but there's some that will start. So now we're turning towards the United States history rather than world history for the rest of the year. Okay, so if we go to D16, back to D16, we'll be able to find our quests there. Another thing I'd like to, so there's our new social studies unit, Colonial United States. Idea is that you, over the next 6 weeks, choose projects and try and get at least 200 points. I've added a new category. Okay, so for those of you who think that there's not enough challenge, what I'd really recommend is to try this particular one. And the idea here is that you'll take the idea that we have from this week's spreadsheet and we'll call it level 3, that you make your own video about it. Okay? So Spreadsheet Strengthener, you can look it up there. So I'd recommend that if to parents, if you think your child is ready for a challenge, to have them do these. And I'll always put them underneath this heading, recommended for students seeking a challenge. Okay? And so in general, what you'll see is I'll try to do level 1, level 2, and level 3. So of course, it's easy to do the level 1s. You're basically following directions. Level 2, you have to take something you've done and then create your own. And level 3, actually even a little bit harder, create your own and then give a set of instructions via video to tell someone else how they would do it. Okay, so that's the kind of skill that we're really looking for from our students. Okay, so we're going to have this sum product as a formula that students haven't had, and we're going to then create an Anki card about that sum product. The kind of spreadsheet we have is weighted factors, which I think students will find is an interesting idea, that when you make a decision, you figure out what the factors are in your decision, but you give some more important than others. Okay. In Crucial Conversations, we're going to look at a video about peer pressure, and then we're going to make an Anki card about peer pressure. Okay, so remember, you should always be thinking about making Anki flashcards, and especially in math, you can make ones that will help you study in math, and soon we'll be doing that in science as well, and practice your Anki deck. This week, we have a split, so the 4th graders are going to do the 3rd assignment from the Udemy course in App Inventor, a web viewer, and we have a course for the a class for the 5th, 6th, an assignment called Ladybug Chase. This one, there is no video for it, and I've asked a couple of our App Inventor experts to perhaps make a video based on it, but there's a very detailed set of instructions. Up here, under Writing Workshop, we have Miss Ariana is coming on Friday, so we're going to go through the same 4 steps we did with her so that we'll get to a rough draft that we can have to show her on Friday. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll do each a step, and we're going to reverse. So the girls did, should everyone get a trophy, they're going to then make an argument for or against having pets. The boys who made the argument about for or against having pets will then change and take the girls' topic from previous time, should everyone get a trophy. And that way we'll be more or less in sync with what the other classrooms are doing that we're sharing with. Okay. Also, like to highlight here that we'd like to see what your Science Night proposal is. So Science Night is just 3 weeks away. So write down what you intend to do, and then in a separate note, what is it that you need. Okay, so a big part of planning is what is it that I need. Okay. In your memory palace, we're going to finish up the quotes. So last week you found 12 quotes. You're going to find 13 more quotes. You've added 25 memory locations, so now you should have 50 quotes that you can be tested on. Okay, 25 that everybody has, 25 that you created the locations, and you picked out the quotes that you're interested in. Okay, so it should be a busy week. Okay, so all these are ones that we consider mandatory. So let me just add that up here. Mandatory, so you can see it.